Good evening, YouTube. I gotta look right there. It's gonna be weird because I want to look at myself. How's it going? Happy Monday evening. I already celebrated Morgan Monday. I had two Morgan pipes today. I had some H.H. Bold Kentucky in my Morgan Stubby Rhodesian, and I had some Old Joe Krantz in my Morgan, I forget what he called it. It was like a diamond shanked pot pipe. It was excellent. I love them both. Now I am smoking a Jake Hackert Cobb that I bought a forever stem for and sanded down that part. I don't know what it's called. The part on the stem that goes inside the shank here, so that it would fit this pipe. Because I love the way that Hackert does his finish and his. You're not going to be able to see that. Well, you kind of can. That wood down there and the shank. I do not love the stems he uses. So I got this. Sorry for the weird. I'm trying different things. You're in my steering wheel, being held up by the steering wheel cover. You're like crammed into a corner of it. So anyways, I'm making this video for two reasons. One, I got a new lighter, which I like. If you follow Cloud Bear Custom Blends on Instagram, he did a review on this lighter recently. I talked to him quite a bit on there and wanted to try out the lighter he reviewed, and it was like $16 on Amazon, and it's super nice. It's got that cool engraving on it of the pipe with the little smoke. The company name, which is Kejiar, Kejiar. It's got a fuel window. It's got a built-in pipe rest, so you can set your pipe down. And then of course it's got the tools, you know, little poker, little scraper, which is serrated. I don't know if you'll be able to. Can you see the fact that it's serrated on the? I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit of serrated serration right there. And then tamper. Yeah, and it's just a. You know, you got a little adjuster wheel where the fill port is, right there. It's super like substantial feeling, and that's what I like about it. One of the things I like about it. So yeah, for $16-17, that's like after shipping. I ordered it through Amazon. Ordered it yesterday, got it today. Super nice. So, oh, and in my pipe, it's Bold Kentucky again. McBaron's H.H. Bold Kentucky. Now, the second reason is a video response to Flat Cap Piper. He was wanting video responses to know what are we hoping will improve, or what's something that we hope changes or happens going into 2025 that would be an improvement. So I thought about this from a couple of different points of view. And I think there's a lot of things that people could say about the economy, about our political landscape, about just so many different things that apply to the public in general. And I think I'm going to make an assumption and say that a lot of the pipe community shares similar values in those regards. But whatever your standpoint is, as long as what we hope for is for the betterment of people, then I don't think it matters. So I'm actually going to answer the question from a selfish standpoint, because I feel like I can speak on my own current worldviews and situation better than I can speak on what would be best for the public or the country or the world. Not to mention, in the grand scheme of things, I call myself old, but I'm 36, so I don't have as much lived experience as a lot of the pipe community does. And I think it's important that the younger generation listens to those with the lived experience and learns from them. So I'm going to speak on my personal experience, and when it comes to public matters, country matters, world matters, I will listen to my elder generation and learn from them. So from a personal, selfish, if you want to call it that, standpoint, what do I hope improves in 2025? There's always the family health. I have an aunt who just had surgery to hopefully remove cancer. We're hopeful and optimistic that they got it all, but we don't have the final word until tomorrow. I have another aunt who's going in for back surgery soon. I have an uncle who needs hip replacements. I have several members of my family that could use an improvement in their overall general health. I myself am part of that, obviously. Now mine is a little more self-directed. And that's one thing I certainly would like to improve in 2025. That I would find or discover or master or will into existence the motivation to do that. But again, from a selfish standpoint, I think the one thing that I always come back to is my work situation. Now, I want to start off by saying I am very fortunate to say that I have gainful employment that pays decently. It has benefits. They're not good, but it has them. Health insurance, meaning the health insurance is not good, but it's there. And I am not miserable waking up going to work every day. Now, I'm not happy, but I'm not miserable. And I think that's saying a lot for a job. I don't think there's very few people in this world who wake up and go, woohoo, I get to go to work. Those are some insanely lucky people. But I've also been in the situation where I wake up and I am sick to my stomach because I have to go to work, because I hated the job that much. And so I am thankful to not be in that situation now. However, I, again, am not happy. My company made some real questionable decisions. As all companies do at times. I think we as employees want companies to view us as humans and to put our needs above everything else. And I think for a company that's a little unfair. Companies have to make money. That's the purpose of having a company. I don't, however, agree with some of the things that have happened here recently. And that company-wide and for me specifically in my position. And so that has led me to start perusing job postings. And so that, I mean, if we're answering from a selfish point of view, that's what I would hope would improve. This is an endless question. There's so many answers to this question. Nobody can answer this question succinctly, I don't think. If they're being honest with themselves, because there's so many things that we hope could improve. But that's the one that I keep landing on. So, anyways, that was a long ramble. I'm sorry, we're over 12 minutes. I hope everybody has a great rest of your Monday evening. I hope you have a great Tuesday and rest of your week and enjoy your holiday season. And we will talk to you next time.